Hello and welcome to Polyplane. This is the new site layout. Take a moment to look around. You'll notice I've cleaned things up a bit with older posts down below the feature, and the menu items have been totally simplified to make navigation that much easier. Today we're going to be talking about intent when modeling, and how it does and should affect your decisions when beginning a project. Some of these questions include: what is your intent when you're modeling? Are you modeling something that is for visualization purposes, like renderings and illustrations? Are you modeling something that is going to be manufactured, like a 3D print, prototype, or something like that? Are you modeling for fun and practice, or are you doing it for a job? If it's for visualization purposes, can you add on to the visuals in Photoshop to save time? Is it something that's going to be fabricated by one method or another, and how much detail does the person fabricating the final form need? And are there pre-existing variables that you need to model around? Is your computer the last one to touch the model before it goes out the door? If not, what does the next person need from you when it's their turn to work on that model? Are they working in the same software? If not, what sort of files can they open? By answering these sorts of questions, you'll be able to work smarter and save time. Let me give you an example. Recently, I worked with a company called Downstream and Verizon to design a kit of modular furniture components that is going to be in their innovation center in San Francisco. The original space was modeled in Rivet, an architecture program. Downstream took the plans into SketchUp and built out the space. I then took that model and used it as an underlay for inspiration to design the elements that would ultimately be fabricated and shipped to the locations. I knew there was going to be some back and forth with the client, so I drew out my ideas with good old pen and paper, modeled them in Rhino, imported them into SketchUp so that other teams could see how the parts and pieces would fit aesthetically into the space. While they were looking at the visuals that I had exported, I was busy in Rhino detailing out the rough design intent so that engineers would have something to work against functionally. So in the same project, I was modeling for visuals, delivering them, and then further refining those models to create something that could be fabricated out. By understanding the expectations of the final delivery, in this case visuals and a set of construction drawings, I was able to rapidly build out my models for both circumstances. Think of it as a list of directions on a map, and you get to skip ahead to the destination. That way you can anticipate changes, add in additional time for renders, and be more prepared. Take your time in the beginning to understand your intent with a model, and the rest will fall into place and yield much better results. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day.